Hey everyone, my name is Apurva Misra. I'm an AI consultant.
Hi, I am Anand, her father.
And the series is about teaching AI to my parents. In this series, we have covered what is AI, how AI models are trained, what is data, what's the data that goes behind these models. And then we covered like a bunch of use cases and all the tools that are out there. So today we are going to explore a new tool. It's called NotebookLM. It's by Google. And I'll just share my screen and show you how it looks. It's completely new. Even my dad doesn't know about it. And I think it's really useful, especially for the educational aspect. So let me get started. So if you go and do a Google search and type NotebookLM, it would be like the first result. Like Google has sponsored a result as well. But if you scroll down as well, if you look at the non-sponsored results, you'll find Google NotebookLM and you just click on it and then it'll take you to like try NotebookLM and it'll open up the thing. So you can start like a new notebook and get started. I have like multiple accounts. I want to work through this particular account. So this is what it will look like initially. So once you like click on NotebookLM and you want to try NotebookLM, it would log in you through your Gmail account. So once you're in, you just click on create new notebook and this is what opens up. So what it tells you is basically add any of the sources. Maybe you want to research like a bunch of things. There are a bunch of documents that you have. Or maybe there are a bunch of URLs that you need to go through. What you can do is you can just add in those URLs, You can upload files. You can add in the websites. Just paste the links here. You can also so I closed the thing that showed up, but I can open it again. Just click on add sources and then you can add in stuff from your drive as well.
Okay.
Like you click on Google Drive, it opens up the drive and you can like add in stuff from your drive and you can like copy paste text as well. So you can do either of those things.
I presume that is self-explanatory, add sources and all.
Yes. So in this case, I go into Screenplay. I have like downloaded a bunch of screenplays from the movies that James Cameron directed. He actually wrote the screenplays or co-wrote the screenplays. So here,
He is the one with that movie Titanic.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
He produced, directed, wrote that movie. Yeah. So I realized that today when I was like trying to find the screenplays. So like what I'm trying to get at is like, it's just not one document. You can have like a lot of things and you can have different modalities. It could be like a YouTube video. It could be like a document. It could be like a website link. You can just add all those sources and this NotebookLM lets you like ask questions about those sources, have a discussion about it, and then like generate outputs with those sources. Like you have a discussion and then you can generate like an audio overview and you can just listen to it. So when I was saying the educational aspect, like some people are visual learners. Some people like to listen to podcasts, like to listen to audiobooks. So if you have like a bunch of like academic papers, you can just listen to them. So like you can create a slide deck out of it. You can create a video overview. So if you don't want to read all of that stuff, you can just create like a video and we'll go into that. Like there are like a bunch of settings there. Like when I say video overview, let's just start something in the background. So it could be like different format. Like it could be a cinematic video overview. It could be explainer. It could be like a shorter video. So we'll just say choose a brief shorter video. What kind of like video style do you want? So do you want a whiteboard style? There's the anime as well. So let's just choose whiteboard. And then you can say like, what should the AI hosts focus on? So there is audio as well that it generates. We talked about it, right? AI audio, AI video. They have like AI audio in the background. So it could be like writing style of James Cameron. So I wanted to start it already because it would take a while. And then you can also like create an infographic. So an infographic is basically like a detailed diagram in which like it goes and labels everything, makes the arrows and stuff. So explains the whole workflow to you. It's just like a more detailed image explaining like what all is happening in those sources. So I just created on that. I just clicked on that and like it's working on it. It's creating it based on those 5 sources. So in our case, those are 5 sources. So there is also like reports, quiz. You can also have flashcards. So like if you're learning a new language or anything, like you can create flashcards as well. So it's really useful when you want to like learn something new.
Okay.
So when we uploaded the sources, we really didn't do anything in these 2 boxes, right? We just did everything in these boxes. So when you upload the sources, it like gets like a summary, creates a summary for you. So the screenplay, blah, blah, blah. and it gives you some recommended questions you can ask. So how did Rose and Jack's relationship cross social classes? So it read through all of that, and now it's like, do you want to have a discussion with me about it? So I can click on it and it's gonna give me an answer. Also, like recently, Notebook LM also added this feature in which you can type it out. You can say, create a slide deck for me or create a video for me right from here instead of like clicking on those like icons on the right side, and it would do it for you.
Achha.
It's pretty useful, and there are like a lot of settings as well. So for example, when I click on slide deck, like what's the length you want? It should be a detailed deck to understand the sources, or is it like a presentation slide? Do you want to like create presentation from those sources and show it to somebody, and like describe what you want in the slide deck? Okay, so it's Rose and Jack's relationship crossed several social boundaries, bridging the gap between the rigid expectations, blah blah. Is there a common theme? Sorry, writing. This mind map is also interesting. I'll show it to you. And you can do stuff in parallel as well. For example, it's like right now responding to the query, I started the mind map. So it would be happening in the background. So nothing is blocking you. So you can like keep working with the sources, asking questions, trying to understand. So I'm trying to convey how useful this is for students as well as like workers, like any new stuff that you need to go through. Just like upload all the documents, everything you need to go through, just a lot. Like you can like get a podcast out of it and like listen to that, or like generate a video out of it. Just like basically change it in the modality that would be useful for you, and like ask questions to this like a teacher. You can ask, like treat it like a teacher, and you can ask it questions. So a defining theme across James Cameron's writing is the struggle of marginalized, expendable protagonists fighting for survival against powerful, arrogant, and corrupt systems of authority, ultimately finding redemption and purpose through profound human connection. And if you see the screenplays that we had, like it's Rambo, Titanic, Terminator, Strange Days, Avatar. So they were pretty much like, it's correct, like what it came up with. It kind of makes sense to me at least. So let's see if what's ready. The video, it's still working on it. Let's see the infographic that it created.
So what I can understand is when there is a lot of inputs available with me, and I want to analyze and work out on some output for myself to be used or reused for the purpose. So it is going to save on my effort and time and do the job for me.
Yes.
On my behalf.
Yes.
Analyzing all those huge documents and giving me the gist or the summary in case I want, and give the output in whatever format I want to have it.
Yes.
Be it a summary, just a summary in Word document, or a presentation, or a videograph, or something of that type.
Yeah. So in this case, this is just an infographic. We told it to be brief and stuff. But like what you're saying, ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude is just like one layer of that. Like you can chat with it, create images, maybe create videos. And this tool is using like multiple models in the background and putting them all together. So you can like do everything in the same interface. Like you can have the sources, you're doing the discussion like you do in ChatGPT right in the middle. And on the third box, output. Like you select the different modalities and like generate it in like whichever form is convenient for you. So this is the mind map that it created. So it focused on Titanic here as well. So like Titanic screenplay, and then you can this is the mind map, which is very interesting. So like the disaster, click on that. Now it opens. Oh, the collision happened, the sinking happened. Then you click on that. So it's pretty nice. What were the issues there? Like, do you see like how useful it would be for students? Like, I would have loved it if it was helping me with my science homework and stuff. Like helping me learn that. But I didn't have something like that then. Okay, discuss these. So, and what happens with the mind map is like when you click on anything, it like a query runs right then. And it's like working on that. So when you click on that, and now it's like, it's responding. So you can click on this and like, it would respond and with an answer for you. So you're interested in insufficient lifeboats. Okay, let's see what was, it's still working on that one. So like what was really in the screenplay.
It will be very useful for say government servants and all, like who depend on historical data. like some new policy has come and they want to compare with the old policies and all, what are the new features and all. Or say for example, lawyers are there, if some case comes, they want to compare it with the older cases and judgments on them and all. So when they don't have time and knowledge of whatever the resources are available and what are the outcomes there and compare them, so this is the best tool for them. It will be very useful. It will save time also and give them a comparative study as well as analysis. Like this mind game and all you were showing,
Yeah.
mind map. Yeah, this is wonderful.
Yeah, this is a very good example for people who are working, like you have to go through a lot of stuff. You don't have a lot of time. Like add in all those sources and then let it help you understand what's happening inside those sources so that you would feel knowledgeable about those sources and you would understand them and you would be able to answer like for some like spokesperson for like about the budget. Yeah. I hope you'll find this useful and you will use it or maybe like recommend it to other people who will find it useful. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please like, share, subscribe, comment anything you would want to like explore. We would love to cover that. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.